CBS Broadcast Center in Los Angeles. This is CBS 2 News This Morning at 5.
Good morning, everybody. It is Hump Day, Wednesday, April 13th. Welcome to CBS 2 News This Morning at 5 and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. I'm DeMarco Morgan.
And I'm Leslie Medine in for Suzanne Marquez. There's a lot going on in your world today. Let's get to your SoCal eye-opener.
Trails of blood inside the mall, though, that we did go next to.
A 9-year-old girl shot at a local mall. We have the details on the terrifying violence.
We are endeavoring to locate him to determine his connection to the subway shooting, if any.
The manhunt for a person of interest in the Brooklyn subway shooting continues this morning. Plus, what might have stopped even more people from being hit by bullets.
It's a concern that we had from before the aggression started.
And rising concerns as Russia continues its assault on Ukraine. What President Biden is saying about genocide this morning.
And gusty winds are still here. Meteorologist Amber Lee will show us what to expect for the day.
We want to get to breaking news right now in Cerritos, where a big rig has overturned, blocking the transition from the eastbound 91 to the northbound 605. This here is a live look from Mobile 2, where crews are working to get that big rig upright and then off the road. The accident happened around 2 a.m. It's still not clear what caused this crash, but officers say the driver was able to get himself out of that cab on his own. We'll keep an eye on this as the transition lanes will reopen. We want to get to your time saver traffic now. Take a look. This is through the Lakewood area. Okay, no, it's not. It's through the northbound 57 and Ball through Anaheim. You can see traffic is moving pretty smoothly right now.
And it's wide open. All right, let's turn it over to Amber Lee now for a look at your forecast. And Amber, we're still talking about winds this morning. I was smart enough this morning to put on a jacket.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yesterday you said you ran from your car
Yes.
into the building because you didn't have a jacket. And
I did that this
walking.
morning.
Yeah. And yesterday was rather cold. This morning also pretty cold, you know, because the winds have kept a lot of the clouds away. So you can see right now, this is our Mount Wilson camera looking at the basin. It is shaking the camera still. So the winds are still with us. Not quite as strong, though, as yesterday. But Riverside right now looking at some lighter winds, but still rather chilly. So this morning, grab that jacket. Take a look. Just within the last few minutes, we started to see a little bit more of those gusts picking up, especially through the San Fernando Valley, where we're seeing it pick up for Van Nuys. Gusts up at 23 miles per hour, 28 for LAX. But again, these are all under advisory levels. That's why we don't have wind advisories there. Some of the strongest winds will be over the mountaintops, and that's why we saw our camera there shaking, where we could see gusts potentially up to 40, 45 miles per hour right there for the mountains of LA and Ventura County. The good news is that the winds will begin to taper off as we head into the latter part of the morning, and that in turn will also help boost those temperatures up. So we have upper 60s and 70s today. But what about the weekend? Details coming up. Back to you guys.
All right, Amber, thank you.
Well, as Amber just told us, those strong winds are still here.
Yeah, not going anywhere anytime soon. CBS 2's Kara Fincham is live in Elysian Park with more on this story. Kara, good morning to you.
Good morning, DeMarco. One more day out here for us to bundle up, brace for those winds, because as Amber said, they should start dying down later today. So that's the good news there. But let's get right to what we saw early this morning in downtown LA. Those winds really blowing around the canopies at some eateries. Strong gusts there. The National Weather Service says this kind of widespread wind a little uncommon for this time of year, with much of the greater LA area experiencing it. Now, the gusts have kicked up dust, irritating those already dealing with spring allergies. So the Air Quality Management District recommends folks affected keep their windows and doors shut this morning, limit that time outdoors. Tree branches and debris also tossed around. Since this all really started blowing through our viewing area early yesterday, the National Weather Service has clocked winds of up to 40 miles per hour and